The Dallas Cowboys kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Man, there's a lot of fake news going on in the media, and I'm tired of it. Let's talk about it. So, just the other week, we had some discrepancy going on. The Dallas Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey. Now, we all know Brandon Aubrey's story. Came off the couch. Tell you now. You know, he was a soccer player. And you know what? He's just like, you know what? I'm going to go try to be a kicker. And that's what he did. And look now, we're here. Now it's time for his big payday. And there was a few things in the media that got misconstrued, saying that the Dallas Cowboys offered him a record-breaking $7.5 million year contract or some sort. And it got misconstrued and said that he declined that offer and he wanted $10 million a year. Now, we took that, and some of these creators took that and ran with it. And I mean, they took that verdict and took it to the bank. Now, clearly, we all know the person that released that. He clearly apologized for it, and he clearly stated as a journalist that was not okay for him to do. Now, we move forward. How can this stop? Because all this bad news outlet and this about these players coming out about the Dallas Cowboys is nothing but negative fuel for anybody else about the Dallas Cowboys when you don't like the Dallas Cowboys. Now, how can we fix it? Because it's been going on for years. This is something that the Dallas Cowboys have struggled with on the media. And we all know Jerry Jones, he's a stickler for the media. He loves the media. He liked to stir up controversy. He loved to be front and center. Now, I'm not opposed of it, but what I'm trying to say is how in the world do we have a great kicker such as Brandon Aubrey, and the media gets misconstrued for him denying a contract and wanting $10 million a year and all of the content creators running with it? That's a problem. We all know that Brandon Aubrey was not getting $10 million a year. Now, if he does, I'll be highly surprised because Jerry has that type of money. We all know he do. We obviously restructured Dak and Tyler Smith and CDs. You took clear up $61 million in cap space, so ain't no telling what he's going to do. But I definitely think he needs to use that money in free agency and not on a kicker. Yes, that kicker needs to be paid. He deserves to be paid. But $10 million, definitely not. And you should have known that, seeing that. So that's the problem that I'm coming up with. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, you believe what you see on social media. You believe what you see on these apps. But I'm going to tell you now, the Dallas Cowboys are continuing to stay in the news media outlets no matter what. We had two losing seasons, and somehow your name is still in the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, you're just talking about them. You won't stop talking about them. So if you look at this is one step that we need to move forward. Get over these humps of this contract negotiations between George Pickens. We didn't franchise tagged him. He's about to get 28 M's a year. They got to July to figure that situation out. Is he gonna hold out a training camp? I possibly think so because he got tagged. He didn't get his full money. He ain't start getting paid yet. So I definitely think he holds out. But Brandon Aubrey is one of them. Javonte Williams is done. Brandon Aubrey is next. George Pickens is tagged. So Brandon Aubrey, he has to get his money. He's worth the money. 60-plus yard field goals, guy's an automatic weapon. He's a cheat code. When it comes to even getting to the 50-yard line, you can be like, whoa, wait a minute. Now we got to think about Brandon Aubrey here. So I definitely think he deserves the money, but this news media outlet, man, and this misconstrued news and everything that's going on, these words and plays of whatever the case may be, let's stop it. Let's get the information correct the first time. it's not hard to sit back and listen and wait to see who's actually letting that information out and if it's correct. So with that being said, guys, let me know down in the comments what do we think of the discrepancy of the $10 million a year, and then them commenting under it talking about it's fake, Brandon Aubrey's wife, and then Brandon Aubrey talking about that's false news. Guys, what is it going to be? Because last time I checked, Brandon Aubrey's agent just last week was on the bus about to do the first negotiation with Jerry Jones. So to my knowledge, there ain't even been no negotiation yet. So would you look at that? So take that, run with that, take it to the bank, because I'm taking it to the bank and ain't nobody been offered nothing in that Brandon Aubrey situation. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And until next time.